This is a poem called The Nun and the Roaches, and it's dedicated to a great American poet named Maria Mazziotti Gillen. It was just before Christmas, 8th grade. The morning we brought back to school the sales kits of crap Sister gave us to hawk on Jesus' behalf. Ceramic crosses, chocolate bars, wrapping paper, ribbon spools. It was the chocolate, I bet, that drew Roaches to the box, which I'd stashed in the corner behind the folding cot I slept on and forgotten about. If I'd opened it even that morning, I would have known, but I didn't. And now there they were, dozens of roaches long as my thumb, crawling around the box Sister held open in that second floor cinder block hall, asking me, "What's this all about?" 30 years later, I want to think she was concerned, but when I wept by the window overlooking the L and the railroad and the shuttered Y, no one held me. I should have known Roaches would find the box because they'd found everything else, our dirty dishes, our toothbrushes, our Easter baskets. My mother had told me not to tell anyone our house's truths, that some things no one else needs to know. After my father left, I told my friends he worked nights. When all we had to eat was cheese from the soup kitchen, I told them grilled cheese was my favorite, served them cheese hunks on saltines, and bragged that we were rich. But when Sister said I'd have to pay for the kit, when she asked me what I thought my father would say when she called him, I betrayed my mother and told her everything. He was living with his sister in Bristol, or maybe his buddy in Mayfair. He said he'd call, but he hadn't. I told my sister about the glass he'd smashed against my mother's cheek, the money he took with him for the exterminator. There were mice too, I said, and we held our back door shut with a broom handle. I could already see my mother sinking in her chair in the principal's office, could see her crying into cupped hands, but I couldn't see her lying to the nuns, to the God we thanked for our lives each bedtime, and for his gifts and bounty each evening when we bowed our heads at the glass table, a curled fly strip over the gas stove, the mice quiet somewhere until we were in bed, the roaches never giving a damn. Fearless or dumb, striding whenever they wanted through cracks in the walls, up our chair and table legs, across our plates, flailing their antennae until we flung them to the floor and stomped them, or they scurried off and lay so still we thought them gone, a shame we could, after all, keep in our house, telling ourselves it wasn't unbearable until someone else told us it was.